Hi, it's Ruth here from Academic English Help, and I also have a website called IELTS Help. Today I'm going to show you how to, in English, explain cause and effect, and this is very useful in your academic writing and speaking. So firstly, you need to consider the relationship between the ideas. Don't just think about the grammar. Think about the meaning and the connection between the ideas. Let's take this central idea, smoking. What causes people to smoke? You might say there are social factors like stress and overwork, and the images in popular media that cause people to smoke. So the social factors here are a cause. Smoking is an effect. But smoking can also be the cause of health problems. So we have another effect here. You must understand the connection, whether it's a cause or an effect. Okay, let's begin straight away. This list shows you verbs that you can use to explain cause. The verbs are on the left, and these sentences show you how to use the verbs. So stress and overwork can cause people to take up smoking. Stress and overwork often lead to bad habits, such as smoking. Stress results in, stress creates, stress brings about, and more stress in your life may give rise to smoking. In all of these sentences, the cause is first and the effect is after the verb. Now, these ones are different. The effect is first. Smoking is the effect of stress. Here are the verbs, and notice these four are passive. Let's have a look. Smoking often results from stress. Stress is the cause, smoking is the result. Smoking among teenagers can stem from peer pressure. Smoking among teenagers is often brought about by peer pressure. Now the last four, remember I said, are passive, so you need is, brought about. Brought is the past participle. The next one, be caused by. Be caused by. Now I could say smoking is caused by, but that's too certain. And you have to be careful in academic writing because many things can cause smoking. And they're not 100% sure why. So it's better to say smoking can be caused by, or smoking often is caused by, or smoking, like this one, is thought to be caused by. And the last one, the desire to smoke, can be triggered by the desire to imitate a famous person. Now, did you notice I didn't use the word produce or be produced by because the meaning isn't suitable for this topic. So we looked at verbs for cause and effect. Now let's have a look at the connecting words. As and since are the same. They mean because. But in many academic institutions, they don't like because with a capital B. So you can use as or since instead. Notice these first two sentences have two clauses, both with a subject and a verb. And also, guys, pay attention to the comma. That's very important. But you can take your time and read these, pause the video, take your time and analyze the sentences. The last three are fairly easy to do. They are in two separate sentences. So you have a simple sentence, full stop, capital letter, as a result, consequently, therefore, comma, new clause. So those last three are easy. I'm more worried about these middle two. Are you confident with these? My parents both smoked so much around me, blah, 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 that I didn't think it could be harmful. My parents' habit of smoking was such refers to the habit of smoking, that I didn't understand how harmful it can be. We can also use this with an adjective. So beautiful that I cried. The movie was so sad that I decided to become a better person. Did you hear that? So, adjective, that. That also describes cause and effect. Here are some more. Let's read these ones quickly. Smoking is a popular habit among movie stars, which means it is attractive for young, impressionable people. Smoking is a popular habit among movie stars, full stop. Here, full stop. This means it is attractive for young, impressionable people. And it's almost the same for which explains why, and full stop, new sentence, this explains why. Just notice up here I put that, but that is optional in these sentences. Then you have the very common connector because. Can you see the difference between the last two sentences? This one, because, subject, verb, because it is a fashionable habit. But the last one you can only follow with a noun. Because of its popularity among famous movie stars is a noun phrase. Let's keep going. Here are some more. Due to, as a result of, owing to, and on account of must be followed by a noun phrase. You have no choice. No verb. Due to the popularity of smoking. As a result of the popularity of smoking. They are all the same. Notice the comma as well. The last four are almost the same. There's no comma, and you can put the due to phrase at the end of the sentence. That's the only difference between the last four sentences and the first four sentences. Are you keeping up? Let's look at nouns. We did verbs, we did connectors, and here are nouns. The effect of, the result of, a consequence of, an outcome of. Notice I said a consequence of and an outcome of, or you can use the, it doesn't matter. I just put the here to remind you about the article. Let's read the sentences. Lung cancer and heart disease are just two of the effects of smoking. Addiction and social isolation are common results of smoking. Bad breath is an immediate consequence of smoking, and the long-term outcomes of smoking unfortunately include premature death. This is to describe effects. What's the cause in each of these sentences? The cause is smoking. Remember what I said at the beginning? Understand the connections. Okay, Remember, smoking is the cause, and then we've got various results. These are still nouns. The leading cause of lung cancer is cigarette smoking. One of the main reasons for, make sure you use the correct preposition. And the last one is source. A statistically common source of lung cancer is smoking. Okay, last page, I promise. If is a very useful technique for explaining cause and effect. But you need to be good at conditional grammar. The purpose of this presentation is not to explain conditional grammar, so this is very brief. If a smoker quits before the age of 30, he will reduce his chance of getting lung cancer by 90%. This example is always true, so it's present simple and will. You could also say, if a smoker quits before the age of 30, he is likely to reduce his chance of getting lung cancer. The second one is unreal or impossible. For example, if my mum didn't smoke in the house, I would let her babysit the children. Now, unfortunately, my mum smokes, so this is an unreal situation. So I must use past simple and would. The third one is to describe past impossibility or to speculate about the past. You need past perfect. If my father had quit smoking before he turned 30, he mightn't have died, or he might have not died. This is modal perfect. Now remember, I need to do conditional grammar in a different presentation. I'm just showing you these if sentences to highlight that if is very useful to describe cause and effect. So, thank you for watching this presentation. I really encourage you to contact me on any of the social media there or on my website at ieltshelp.weebly.com or academicenglishhelp.weebly.com. Thank you.